bands. Okay. So I could put a stack in my mother's hands. Mama love you. Okay.
This is your host Rob here, and I'm here with Izzie Gibbs. What's going on, man?
I'm blessed with that. How are you?
First of all, man, I've got to give you a little spud, man. I see your £5 munch. Feeding all the man them.
Trust me.
Feeding all the man them. I see it. That's my guy, bro. That's my guy. Couldn't do that with my lot, man. I'd eat everything, innit? I'm just too selfish like that, man. So there's a lot going on for you at the moment, man. You got the EP out. Chillin is out at the moment.
Yeah, Doneo. You got Doneo still.
Doneo's a big name, man. How did that come about?
Literally, yeah, I just pestered him on WhatsApp.
Oh, is it one of those?
Yeah, he gave me his number once, and literally, I just kept on messaging him, and I was like, "Yo, I need you to just do a hook for me, innit?
Yeah.
And if you don't, I'll be very upset."
Oh wow.
Nah, joking.
Come on, fam.
I just maybe accept me the rhythm, and I just thought, yeah, Doneo would sound sick on this, innit? So I just shouted Doneo, and he listened to the beat, and then within 5 minutes he called me back like, "Listen, I'm gonna have the hook for you." So I was thinking, oh yeah, I'm probably gonna have to wait ages. The next day he had the hook, so I just went to studio, recorded the track, boom, done.
He's the hook master, man.
He's the guy.
He's good. I have to ask you about the video though as well. Is that in Morley's? They shot it in Morley's. I swear, like everything now is shot in the chicken shop and then out and stuff.
It's mad you asked that, yeah. So imagine now, we're looking for a Morley's, innit?
Yeah.
Me, I did in business, bro. I'd shoot in like a Tennessee or whatever, yeah. A Kentucky Fried Pigeon, anything, yeah. Bro, imagine now, yeah. We're driving. We're trying to find a Morley's because Doneo and everyone else really wanted to shoot it there, innit?
Yeah.
Bruv, imagine the shot we was in had the same colour, their title was the same as, it wasn't called Morley's, but the whole like branding and scheme of it was the exact same. So we're driving and they're like, there's the Morley's. So we park up now, we get there, it was called something else, bruv. I don't know what it was called, bruv. It was called something else. Bruv, it was something Orleys, fam, but it was not Morley's, bruv. It might have been like Paulies or something, bruv. It was mad, fam, but it was spelt the same, just it wasn't an M at the start, it was something completely different, you get me? It was mad, bruv, it was peak. Them man looked depressed. They looked depressed. But yeah, and then we shot the video and
then boom, it's on about what, 45,000, something like that?
Yeah, bruv. I expected it to do better, but it streamed like, he did like mad more, like it released it on streams a week after, and they did like in less than a week it banged more views, and then I released OK the other day.
Yeah, and that bang.
And that's like nearly 200k in 2 weeks, and that's on my own channel. So it's a bit confused, but sometimes these things happen, innit?
Yeah, man, most definitely. And I mean, you're originally from Northampton.
Yeah.
Do you think, I know this is probably something you're going to be asked all the time, but do you think you're restricted being in Northampton
at first?
Everything was popping in London, really?
At first, I didn't think people like it. The fact that I was travelling from somewhere else and I was coming into where they're from and I was just trying to shut everything down. And I wasn't trying to do it on some big editing like, yeah, I'm better than everyone else. Even though I do think that I'm better than a lot of people. But for me, it was just because I was hungry in it and I was trying to make something of myself, innit? You feel me? So, yeah, literally. And I felt like at first people were trying to not let me do my thing. Some people probably still don't like it now, but fuck them, innit? Do you get me? So now, I just use it to my advantage. Trust me, so all you fucking pricks that are trying to block me, you're pissed now, innit?
See you, fam.
Trust me.
You know, one of them ones.
Trust me, I'm getting gassed, I'm getting punched, you know? Trust me, I'm feeling
I mean,
pinched.
like now, especially with things like a lot of people coming out from Birmingham, got Bugsy Malone coming out from Manchester. Do you think it's like it don't matter about London? Don't matter about London, but it's kind of like people are coming from all over the UK to kill it, right?
I don't think it just doesn't matter where you're from, innit? Because if you sound good, and people are gonna just fuck with it. And more so, if you're not from where it's happening, you probably will end up sounding different, and people want to hear something different because people are getting bored of hearing the same sound.
Yeah, cool, sure.
Do you feel me? This is why certain artists last longer than others, because they have their own thing. So, and 9 times out of 10, they tend to be from somewhere that's not where it's the heart of everything.
Yeah, and your style as well, it's described as kind of energetic, witty wordplay. Would you say your experience with doing Don't Flop has contributed to that?
You know what? The whole Don't Flop thing, I just wanted to just make someone feel so shit about their life.
Wow, that's a violation.
No, I swear.
Violation.
You see the clashing,
Yeah.
It's not something I would do forever. Like, I'd probably like not do clashing like for a long time, and like unless there's somebody I really want to just think, you know what? Yeah, I want to make them feel shit. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna clash again. But at the time, that was a good way for me to get my name out there. And I felt like in school everyone does the thing where brethren are boying each other and all these things, and at my yard my mum's cussing me all the time and stuff, and I'm cussing my siblings, everyone's cussing each other and catching joke. I was thinking, rah, all I gotta do is make this rhyme and I could probably clash. So now I studied it for a bit and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it, innit? Hopped on the clashing thing now, and I felt like in that situation there's so much pressure because nobody likes to be laughed at. Like me, a lot of people, I'm the type of person I don't give a shit in it because I'm putting myself in that situation. But do you know how good it makes me feel when I've spat a bar now, and people are laughing at this person and their character is just deteriorating, like they're just feeling shit, and I'm like, you know what, this is good, you prick, man. You should never have jumped in the wall.
Just complete distressing someone without even laying a finger on
it. Man. Right? I have respect for everybody that I clashed there. Imagine that, because I'm thinking, raw, like you're that stupid that you actually want to do this. Like if you watch any of my grind clashes, I have not lost. I haven't lost any grind clash, not once. I've not lost. I actually have not lost.
So if you used to do a Lord of the Mics now, who would you take in a clash?
You know what? I don't want to clash no joke, man, innit? Yeah, because Lord of the Mics, I feel we don't flop. It's the jokes and everyone wants to laughing at. With Lord of the Mics, it's bars, and I feel like in tunes like Think About It and Lava Lamp and all these other things, I think I've displayed now, and my road rages on JDZ and whatnot. I think I've displayed that I'm actually lyrical and actually can spit bars. So I would like to go against somebody that tries to do the same thing as me. But a lot of people in my era that are coming up, a lot of them are not trying to bars, man. Like they're trying to do this 8-bar repeat thing, and for me, I think it's just boring, bro. Like I want to hear lyrics. Like nobody's actually trying to bar. Everyone just wants to do like, I'm in the trap. Hey, I got a pack on my lap. And it's whack. Like where I'm trying to say stuff. Like I'm trying to actually bar where it's lyrical. Like, and that's why I feel like a lot of olders. Like I'm talking like people that are like, I don't know, like 28s to like in their 30s, so like and beyond.
Money, that kind of level.
They're liking me. They like my lyrics because they see that I'm trying to bar, like what they grew up on. Because back in the day, you couldn't spit, if you actually wasn't trying to bar. You couldn't come in and do all this to talk about your Giuseppe's on your feet. You'd have to say something that making someone go raw. Like that took time to do. Do you get me? So if I'm clashing somebody, I would have to clash somebody like of levels. Do you get me? That's trying to bar. I don't want to know no one that's in there that's gonna just try and talk about my swag and that. Like, bruv, let's go bar for bar. Let's go lyrics. Like, do you feel me? That's what I want, and I don't feel like a lot of. I don't think there's hardly anyone.
Well, that's on the new age sort of.
The new age,
right?
So it'd have to be somebody that's trying to bar.
Gets from the day.
That's lyrical like that. Do you feel me?
A savage.
Yeah, like people that are lyrical like that. Do you feel me?
Yeah.
Like people that try to bar like that. That's who I would want to clash. Somebody that tries to bar. Not somebody that tries to do this little fancy swag thing, because that's gonna die out soon. And then you're gonna be pissed because then you ain't got lyrics.
That's what it's like, man. Square. So the Yin Yang EP is out on the 23rd now. We've had some moves with the dates. So it's on pre-order, but what can we expect from it? I know you've got a lot of features on there. You've got Young T, Bugsy, Big Nasty,
and Trems.
So what can we expect from the sound?
For the sound, you know what? Because it's Yin Yang, light and dark. The concept behind it is. Some tunes on there you're gonna feel because I'm talking that real shit. And then other tunes in there you're just gonna want to headbutt your brethren because you're like, bro, I'm gassed, I'm pumped. Like, you get me? And
slapping strangers.
Do you get me? Like literally, like just running down and just kicking down someone, even if you don't even know who they are.
That's the one you're saying for the
just walking in Tesco and bow, just kick down the one of the staff members. Like that. Like some of them will make you feel like that, like super pumped. Like I'm trying to cover all aspects. Because I'm like 10 different people, man. So like one day I might be super gassed. I'll go to the studio. I want to make a tune that resembles, if that's the correct word, like how I'm feeling. Like that's what you get from it. Or I might feel like I hate the world and I don't want to be in the world no more. So then I want to go and talk that real shit. And then you got other times I want to be a preacher, and to the youngers I want to say a couple, like show them like you do this. Like I feel like a lot of people don't try to show the youngers like the other side of it, and I have little brothers and little sisters and stuff, so like for me, and especially my little brothers, them growing up, they look up to older man, you get me? Especially they look up to me. So how I do it is like I might do a tune, because I know I've got a lot of young fans, do you feel me? So I'll do a tune and I'll be like, okay, cool, so you do all this, I've done all this and road and whatnot, but this is the outcome as well. Like I've seen this, I've been through this or whatnot. I try to show them the other side of it. So some tunes I just want to give them the real and give them the preach, not necessarily just be like, shoot off a gun and everything will be blessed. Nah, if you do that you'll probably go to jail, you get me? Like there's consequences. Like I try to show them the other side of things, do you feel me? So Yin Yang, I felt like I covered all that. Then I've got the other ones where like, you can just turn up to this. Thank you, you can just turn up to this, you get me? Trust me.
And so you've got the features on there. I know Big Nasty, someone you've collaborated, worked with quite a bit as well.
Yeah.
Signed to Dice Recordings as well. Is there anyone else that you want to work with?
That I want to work with? Right now, I want to.
Who's popping for you? Who you think? Yeah.
Me personally, I would want to work. I would like to work with people that I feel could bring something else to the record or the track or whatever that I couldn't. So I would want to work with some singers like Jill Leaper, she's super cold. Yeah. Georgia Smith, super cold. But then in terms of spitters though, excuse me, Gigs,
yeah,
super sick. Jeremy, because I rate him I rate his music, but I more so rate him as a person and what he stands for. Like he's never swayed in anything. Like
integrity.
He's stuck with being him. So him as well. Who else would I super like to work with? Does it have to just be UK?
No, it can be US as well.
Ray Schwimmer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Super cold. Travis Scott's name.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar. Okay, but obviously these are like dreams, you get me? Like one day it might just happen, who knows? But like, and like Schoolboy Q,
yeah,
J-Rock,
oh, wow. So yeah, like
Absol, Tyler the Creator.
Oh yeah.
Like I like bars, man, and I said Tyler the Creator because bruv, if you actually deep it, yeah, he can actually bar, bruv. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people should take him in, do you feel me? But them it's because I feel like all of them could bring something to the table that I could not possibly not be able to do as good as them. Do you feel me?
And you've got and Stormzy, another big hitter in the game, described you as that Izzie is kind of special, man. Like Izzie's kind of special.
I love to Stormzy.
Yeah, that's the best. That's all I took out of that. That guy, he was like so like, yo, like this guy, like so like he could see his passion. That's kind of mad.
Yeah, man.
How is that for you to?
For me, yeah,
to receive.
It's so surreal, like yeah. You see, Storms. I listened to him, yeah, from time ago, like when he was doing a Straight Up remix and all these things. So that's like 2014 or something mad like that. Like, it was time ago, yeah. That's when I was listening to him. But for him now being like one of the biggest artists, not even in the UK, like in the world.
Yeah, internationally, yeah.
For him to go out of his way when most people, yeah, I'm not being funny, if they're in that position, they wouldn't take out their time to shout at anyone. They're just trying to live their movie and bang and be as long as possible and be this big guy for as long as possible. But him, he's like he's using his thing to try and shine light on other people. So for him to shout me out and me listening to him for so long, and then for him to actually recognize what I'm doing, I'm always gonna have respect for him, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? And it makes me feel like raw, like people are like, since he did that, yeah, and people started taking my thing real serious when he did that. So I'll forever have respect for him, innit? And he's another person like in the future, like to work with would be good. Do you feel me? Just for that alone. Do you feel me? Like, and I know that it's genuine, innit? Because I'm not in a position like he doesn't need to try and do it for any other reason, but the fact that he actually genuinely does fuck with what I do. Do you get me? So props to him, man. He's super sick, innit? And
you won Best Newcomer as well. Best Newcomer last year. It was a hard one.
Yeah, man.
You got two fire in the booths, man. I see 2 fire in the booths.
Yeah, the first one was whack. Like the first one, yeah, was super whack. Like everybody, yeah, it was a learning curve, innit? Yeah, I apologise for anyone that had to listen to that, yeah. But you see the second one?
Yeah,
it got slept on, man.
You could tell despite the views.
Yeah, it got slept on. But bar for bar, yeah, I think right now, yeah, in the UK and maybe even in the world, brother, I'm not even joking. I think bar for bar, if I was to go in the cypher with anyone, yeah, nobody would say, oh, rah, Izzie Gibbs is whack. Everyone would have to say, you know what, that kid's got bars, man. Like, I feel like bar for bar, especially in the UK, I don't think like anyone could ever outbar me anymore. No way, fam.
And no just way. To finish up the year as well, you've got some festivals coming. You've got Glastonbury and the festival. What can we expect after the festival season for you?
You know what? I'm just looking to take over, bro. Yeah. Like the end of this year, yeah, I want people to just look and say, you know what? He's actually one of the sick artists to come this year from the UK, like, and people to hold me high up there. Do you know what I mean? And respect my artistry, because I've got the music that I've got that's coming out, and the music that I've been working on. People always, I feel like, talk about my progression. So my big thing is I always want them to keep saying he's progressing, he's progressing, he's progressing. I don't want my thing to ever plateau. Do you feel me? And just be stuck in one thing. Like, I always want them to keep saying, bro, he's getting better and better and better till they get to the point like, can he get any better? That's how I want it. So the end of this year, like after the festivals and that, I'm still gonna be releasing music. I'm just trying to take over from like to the point where people are always gonna, they have to speak about me, even if they don't want to. They have to mention me. Like that's how I want to be. You feel me? That's my goals, man.
That's hard. I'm gonna end up on the goals. That's me, your host Rob and Izzie Gibbs. Hey.